Good morning, everyone. Here I am again trying to make another video, and I look like I know I'm looking like I've been sweating. It's because I've been working a little bit, yeah. Since that last video when I got cut off, I don't know, I don't even know if the video's finished loading up yet, but I was making a video this morning, and they told me I did not have enough storage, and my video time was out, and they just cut me right off. How rude. I mean, I have got to do something. I don't know. Maybe get me what do you call that phone? Not that phone, that camera. GoPro phone. But I don't think, for me, it's not, I should not be investing in that because, I don't have that many subscribers anyway. And so I'm not up to putting a whole bunch of money up in here for that. But if I got another, I don't know if I should get another phone. Or should I get one of those SD cards? I think I probably need an SD card, which I thought I had one, but I can't find it, so I'm going to have to look for it. I'm going to have to look for either an SD card or something that gives me some more, excuse the glare, y'all, something that gives me some more storage, because this is, it's getting to be ridiculous. And plus, I'm starting to sound like a broken record. Like my record is just hung. It's just staying right there in one spot, not moving. Because I'm saying the same thing over and over again about, the being cut off while I'm making a video and stuff like that. Some things that but I did eat breakfast. Now, this is the second video. Don't forget, because I got on the same thing. I got my band on my head this time. I didn't have the band on my head before. Because I usually, when I'm getting ready to dust and clean up, I keep my head tied up 95% of the time anyway. Because I don't wash my hair as often probably as I should. But being that it's tied up, it's not exposed to a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. And I don't normally do a lot of sweating, but I'm looking a little flushed up here this morning. Like I said, it's because I've been running around. I ate my breakfast, had my Cheerios, so, when you eat, when I eat, it sort of slows me down. And as you can see in the background over here, this is my tripod. And I had my other phone on that tripod because I was going to use it while I was doing something else. But now I'm on the little tripod, the one that I normally use when I'm recording. And so I'm using that one while the other phone is being charged. So I hope I explained that, y'all. Sounds like I had a mouthful of words right there. What else was I going to show y'all? I showed you the thing about the nails. I don't know, I might be able to see better on this. But anyway, I put that away. And I did tell you that I was going to order some more, which I plan to do today sometime. I don't know what time. Oh, I found these in my closet. More slides, y'all. These things are, look at that. Never wore. I can't find it. I got to look deeper in the closet for it. And these are the ones, I never really liked anything. I think I got these from Walmart. I might have got both of them from Walmart years ago. Like 20 years ago? No, can't be 20 years ago. But I remember having these when I was still working. Because I wore them once. Did I wear them? I thought I had worn them once. But they're all wrinkled. I don't know if they're still good. I gotta see how wrinkled they are. I don't know. Let's see. See, there you go. How wrinkled. But in the bottom, I don't know. I don't think I wore these shoes, but I thought I had. I know I have never really worn these, but why is the bottom so dirty? Unless I just walked outside with them on, because first of all, I don't like anything between my toes. And my toes are not that cute anyway, so hey, this is back in the day. I think I bought these since I was living here. Walmart. I don't know if But anyway, started something I didn't finish, the bottom of the closet. And I get so bothered when I'm looking in the closet. I know what I have to do. I know what the solution to the problem is. Letting go. Just let go. You ain't using this stuff anyway. Out it goes. I don't want it. To me, it's not worth giving to anyone, but there are some things that I could put like in a tag sale or something like that. And I say that every year. I'm going to have a tag sale and getting all the dishes out of there because I no longer use dishes. I use little bowls once in a while, the breakfast bowl, and sometimes for dinner I use I'll show you what I use sometimes for to put my dinner in instead of using paper plates. I've got so many paper plates, y'all. Now, this is what's in the cabinet. These paper plates are the ones that are in the cabinet. But there's more in the bottom of my table, believe me. Packs that have not been opened. This is what I use sometimes to put my dinner in. Especially if I got like a wet dinner or something like that. And of course, I wash dishes and I'm cleaning my microwave. Well, these I like to use for soup or, or breakfast like cereal or something like that. And so that's a whole set of dishes right there. I think I showed you before. It's a Christmas set that my sister had given me, and that's the print that's on it. But all this other stuff up here, those are I don't know how well I'm showing this now. See, those are cups. There's like four mugs. All different color. Got the yellow, there's a green one over there, and then there's a white one. There's 4. And all back here, these are mugs on the mug tree that my granddaughter had given me. I'm pretty sure I had shown y'all this before. And I don't know how well that is showing up. But I'm just saying, I got to get rid of some of this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's expired. What's not expired? But we shall see, y'all. We shall see. It's time to do some spring cleaning. Well, today the last day of spring, or is it the first day of summer? And this is all my coffee. I went Dunkin' Wild. I'm Dunkin' Wild, y'all. See that? Oh, that's Dunkin'. And those crackers, I know they gotta be outdated. I know crackers last a long time, but I know they gotta be outdated. And I really should get a filter for this thing here. But even though, it still puts out like I use it for a fan in the summertime, especially when I don't feel like turning on the air. Because I can get cold. I don't think I hardly used that air last summer at all. But they do say that when you get older, they say your blood gets thinner or something. There's something about you that gets cold. Because I still got my cover on my bed, all of it. I had taken off 2 covers, like the ones that I made. I had 2 covers that I made, or was it 3? I think I had 2. One time I had 3. Because I was so cold, I'd be so cold in the bed. And so I took off some of the covers. And that's another thing I got rid of, y'all. I don't know how many covers I got. I think I showed those to you at one time, too. Crocheted covers, because I was going crocheted wild. Like when my daughter passed away, I just kept crocheting and kept crocheting. And until finally, I just quit because I was having a problem with my neck. And I'm still having a problem with my neck. And my doctors are talking about take 2 Tylenol. Take some more Tylenol. Now, that's what she told me just yesterday, y'all. I don't even want to take the medication that I'm taking. And she going to talk about, I said, I usually take, like Tylenol for if I got a headache. And I never used to get headaches. But now I get headaches. I used to get like tension right here. And you could see the tension, right there. But now I'm getting like headaches. And I said, I wonder if that's because I've been beat in my head. Or I've been in a car accident. So I've been, oh, this poor head that's been through something, y'all. I don't even want to talk about it. But this is what the doctor told me no longer than yesterday. He told me to take some Tylenol instead of take it, what she tell me? I think she said every 6 hours or something like that. I ain't gonna do that. Oh no, I'll just do it if it's unbearable. Because medication, if you medicate yourself too much, you're walking around like a freaking zombie. But I don't know if Tylenol has that effect. But it's got to have some kind of effect if it's able to stop what's bothering you. I look at anything that alters your state, your state of mind. If it alters if you're hurting here, and then you take that medication, what sort of effect on your body is it having on the rest of your body? Is it just going straight to your pain? Think about it, y'all. While you're taking all that medication, while you're putting all that drugs in your system. Now, I take like five pills. I was taking 7, but they took 2 off. Thank God. God is good. Let's give God the glory. Hallelujah. But just think about it. Cigarette smoking. I smoked for years. And I know my lung probably black. I mean, I've had x-rays and everything. They checked me out, but I can still feel the effects of smoking for all those years. I would not go to bed without a cigarette. I would panic if I didn't have a cigarette in my house. I wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom. Most of the time, I would have a cigarette or either a part of a cigarette. Sometimes when I got up in the morning, the first thing I reached for was a cigarette. I reached for a cigarette before I even reached for coffee, food, or anything like that. Gotta have that nicotine fix. Can you imagine what all those chemicals are doing or did to my body? And like I said, even after 5 years of quitting, which is not a long time for a smoker, I quit one time. I quit about, I don't know, 3 times. I'll say about 3 times because I quit before, when I didn't have a real bad habit at that time, but I nevertheless still had a habit, but it wasn't as bad as it had gotten over the years. It had gotten so bad until, sometimes I would have 2 cigarettes lit at one time. And then I had quit like for, why am I talking about this? Maybe somebody out there needs to hear it. I don't know. I have 5 months clean now from cigarette smoking. And every now and then, I still would say, I want a cigarette. Is the aspirins and stuff like that, once your headache goes away, is it going to cause your head to start hurting again because you don't have your aspirins to take? That's what I feel. I feel things like that. Yeah, I do. Because one of my daughters, she passed away. I truly do believe that, it was some for prescription medications. But I'm not going to talk about that right now, y'all. I'm just talking about what's happening with this doctor telling me to take some more Tylenol. And I skip days and days without taking Tylenols. But I keep them on hand just in case. And I never used to even have any kind of medication in my house. Not even an aspirin. I didn't even keep aspirins in the house for, my children. Unless I just had them there when they had a temperature or something. So that's how the medication got to get in my house. Never had it in the house. And I found out one daughter of mine, she was sitting back there in the bathroom eating connet. What? She told me this after she got old. But I had a habit of eating baking soda and Argos starch, stuff like that. And then I would parch flour, like the regular flour that you cook with. I like the self-rising though. You put it in a pan and just like you're making gravy or something and brown it nice and brown. Ooh, that would be so good. And then one day, my sister had came over to my house. I was living in another place at that time. I think my granddaughter at that time was she had to be about 6 or 7, something like that. Well, she's in her 30s now, so, it's been many, many years ago, but I've never forgotten it. And I had cooked some of that flour on top of the stove, which I would give them a little bit, just let them taste it a little bit. And so this particular day, my sister had brought one of our other nieces with her, who she was about the same age as my granddaughter. I think they're about 2 years apart or something like that. And so she said, Grandma, and I had the flour on the stove. She said, Grandma, can I have some? I said, yeah. Like I said, I normally would give it to them myself, but this particular day, I just said, yeah, and she went and she got it. And guess what happened? She got choked. Oh, God. And I'm not going to lie, I had some beer that day. My sister was there. I did not have a telephone. I'm telling my sister, she comes, she's in the kitchen and she's coming out like this. And I said, oh my God, she's choking. That's when the Heimlich came in, but she's so tiny. When you were trying to give a Heimlich, and I really had never performed Heimlich before, and I had never went to school before. And it seemed like to me I could hear the clock ticking in my head. You got this much time. I'm telling my sister, go somewhere, go next door, call someone, call the ambulance, call somebody, but I'm steady working on her. And then when I said, in the name of Jesus, take me, let her go, pop right out of her mouth. I got some testimonies up in here, y'all. Quite a few of them. Might help you a little bit. I don't know someday. But I always say that God has walked with me. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I stopped. I didn't stop eating this flour then because I continued to eat it for myself. But I never, ever, I don't even think my granddaughter even asked for any after that day. But it seemed like to me I could hear the clock ticking in my mind before brain damage. Tick, tick, tick. How much time do I have to try to get her? And my sister, she's running around. Go call somebody. Knock on these doors because I didn't have a phone. Wasn't nothing but the grace of God, honey. That's all it was. But anyway, there's a lot of miracles that's happened in my life. And one day I will share them with y'all. But I think I've been jibber-jabbering up here too long before they mess around and turn me off. Let me check it. But this is a different phone altogether, so I don't know. Let's see. Looks like I got 18 minutes in my belt. And I got to get up. And I don't know, see if I can find those other shoes in the bottom of the closet. Have you seen my closet, the bottom of it? I'm embarrassed. Let me hide my face. Ooh, boy. I don't want y'all to see it anymore. It's worse than it was before, y'all. I can assure you. I don't know how I tear it up like that. I think it gets torn up because I'm looking for a specific thing. And then when I'm looking for that one thing that that's when I discover some other stuff that I forgot all about. It's crazy. Stop ordering. I stop buying. That's what I'm going to do. Even though I don't have that many clothes, I have a lot of Whatever you see me with on right now is jammies. I have a, you know, I love these. I just love wearing jammies around the house. And t-shirt, that's it. I'm good. But when I go out, you know, I put on a little something, something, which ain't hardly no difference. Basically, they're about the same. Same style all the time. That's where I am, y'all. I'm down earth, in case you didn't know. Come on down here with me. Stay down here on earth with me. And on that note, I'll talk to you again soon.